Hey guys, Black Ice Frost XX here, coming to you with another deck profile from Order of Chaos, and I'm going to be showing you my fiance's Evol deck. They actually gained a lot of support from Order of Chaos, and certain cards in this set, like the TCG exclusives for example, made them ridiculous. So I'm going to go over this, and you guys will have to tell me what you think afterwards. What's this one? Evotile, or Evosaur Terrius. Basically, when he's brought out by the effect of an Evotile, he loses 500 attack. Sounds bad, but you really don't want to bring him out with an Evotile. You want to bring him out with an Evosaur, such as Elias. When this card is brought out by an Evotile effect, you can special summon a dinosaur monster or an Evosaur monster from your hand. Really good. He also helps you set up for the rank 6 Xyz, which is Solda. This card is bad in any other deck other than this, pretty much. So, that's the reason that they're in there. Personally, I don't like the rank 6s, or not the rank 6, the level 6 guys, but when your girl plays Yu-Gi-Oh, you really don't argue with them. So, 3 Serato. He's basically the main searcher, and he's also the main beat stick of the deck. He's 1900, but when he's brought out by an Evotile, he becomes 2100. Then he also gains the effect of when he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add an Evotile from your deck to your hand. So he's pretty decent. And then he's also a rank or a level 4 to go into any rank 4s. So 3 Volcano. When he's brought out by an Evotile monster, special summon an Evosaur from your graveyard to the field. It can't attack this turn. Or, it can't attack. So, who cares? You're going to use him to make rank 4s like Dolka and Legia anyway. So, that's pretty much his use in here. He's really good. 1 Diplo. He's like the Lila of the deck. You bring him out by an Evotile monster and he pops your opponent's back row. So, it's decent. It's a level 4 to go into, Dolka and Legia again. Going into the Evotiles, you have 2 Casenario. He's like a slower rescue rabbit. What happens is he has to kill a monster by battle, then you tribute him off, and then he gets to special summon 2 level 6 or lower fire dinosaur type monsters from your deck to the field with the same name. So he's not terrible. He can help make easy Xyz. So, he's one of the better Evotiles. Another good Evotile is, the one that you want to run is Westlow. He came out last set. He was the only good Evotile until this set. So, now they have more support in both, like the Evotiles and the Evosaurs, and then, Magic and Trap support. They actually are decent. So, he's a flip effect, 1900 defense, so he's really good. He's like a spy. And when he's flipped, you special summon an Evosaur monster from your deck, and then obviously gets its effect because it was special summoned by an Evotile monster. So, all in all, good card. Najasho. This is one of the, I believe it's a TCG exclusive. I don't remember correctly. I think it's a TCG exclusive. He's really good. He's what made this deck, one of the cards that made this deck really good right now. Najasho is, if this card is tributed, if this card on the field is tributed, you can special summon 1 Evosaur monster from your deck. So many combinations with this card. Enemy controller, the new card Evo Force, which I'm about to cover here. It's just so many possibilities. Then you can regular tribute summon him and still get an Evosaur from your deck to the field. It's really good. I'm going to cover Evo Force now, which is the other card that made them good. Tribute 1 Evotile monster, special summon 1 Evosaur monster from your deck, and it counts as if it were special summoned by an Evotile monster. That card is so good. I mean, it's like instant Legia, instant Dolka, instant so many, it causes so many plays in this deck. It's just crazy. Very good card. Enemy controller. why wouldn't you run this card if you're running 3 Najasho? Because you tribute the Najasho, take control of your opponent's card, get an Evilsaur from your deck to the field, and then go into any rank 4 or rank 3, whatever level you took from your opponent. So, it's really good. Forbidden Lance, it's pretty much a staple in Dino Rabbit to keep Legia from wasting its effect or keep Dolka alive. Or I can even use it in here to get Casanario's effect because I can lower my opponent's attack and just run over it. Because Casanario is a 1600, so he's pretty good. And then Lance is just overall a good card in general, so why not run it? Book of Moon is your defensive, get rid of your tuner, your opponent's tuner monster face down, you know. It can be defensive or offensive, very flexible, very good card. 2 copies of Primordial Soup. I personally don't like this card all that much. It's okay in my opinion, but send 2 evil or return 2 Evilsaur monsters from your hand to the deck, shuffle, and then draw 2 cards. You don't want Evilsaurs in your hand. You want to get them out by the Evotile effects. So it's kind of like Gladiator Beast Respite in a way, but it's continuous. So if you open up with them and you open up with this, you know, it gives you a chance to draw 2 better cards. And it's not really, you're not really minusing because you have this card on the field and then you're replacing the 2 cards. So it breaks even, and all in all, it's a good card. Like, in this deck, and anything else I wouldn't even bother. Pot of Avarice, why wouldn't you play Pot of Avarice in a deck that you know, have so many monsters going to the graveyard at a time, especially with Najashos. Monster Reborn, staple. Dark Hole, nuke. Heavy Storm, back row nuke. 2 copies of Offerings to the Snake Deity. You run 8 reptiles in here, there's absolutely no reason you shouldn't be playing 2 copies of this card. It's like an Icarus attack, except I wish it tributed, because if it did, then that would make Najasho broken. 2 Solemn Warning and a Solemn Judgment, Solemn Brigade, pretty standard. Torrential, defensive nuke, and 1 Compulse to get rid of Zenmaines and Gachi Gachi, Stardust, anything that can cause a problem to you. So, I'm going to cover her extra deck real quick. It's kind of small because she doesn't have, like, everything that's busted, except she does have all the evil stuff. So, her extra deck is 1 Leviathan Dragon, in case she can make rank 3. 1 Grenosaurus, same reason. 1 Utopia. 2 Dolka. 3 Legia. And 1 Solda. And I'll cover Solda since he's new. Solda says, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has an Xyz material. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to destroy that monster. Or monsters, because the S is in parentheses. So, either way, this card's good in here only. I don't see him being run in anything else. He's like a miniature Royal Oppression, except he doesn't negate the summon, which is kind of retarded. But, all in all, in here, he's actually worth playing, and she seems to bring it out quite a bit. And the fact that it can't be destroyed by card effects is pretty solid. So, that's the Evols. That's pretty much one of the best ways that you can put them together, in my opinion. I don't see any better way of putting them together. And if I do, you know, I apologize that you have outshined me on this deck type. But it's pretty good overall. It's very consistent. She does very well with it, and I believe that this deck could be, you know, competitive if put in the right hands. So this is as competitive as I can make it, and it seems to work pretty well and, you know, do some damage to people and win games. So all in all, check it out, guys. There's plenty of good deck types in Order of Chaos. I'm sure you can find one that suits you. This deck isn't overly... Actually, I can't say it's not overly expensive because Dolkas are $30 a piece. So, But the main deck itself is not expensive to put together. The extra deck is going to be a little bit more expensive. So this is Black Ice Frost XX. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.